At Foord Asset Management, we are bullish on the healthcare for the long term. It is reflected in our sector allocation strategy, where we are overweight in the sector. Among many reasons, there are 4 key factors I would like to highlight today. First, demographic. The world demographic is changing. The population is getting older and living for longer. Aging society phenomena is impacting several developed countries around the world, as well as emerging economies such as China. This will become even more pronounced in the coming years and decades, raising the need for healthcare. The WHO estimates that by 2030, 1 in 6 people will be 60 years or older, raising from 1 billion in 2020 to 1.4 billion by 2030. Rising income level. Based on a recent study, just in Asia alone, more than 1 billion are set to join the global middle class by 2030. In 2020, the middle class population was around 2.5 billion. As the income rises, we tend to allocate more resources towards healthcare and well-being, both in terms of preventive care as well as curative care, which in turn raises the life expectancy. So, as your income rises, you consume more healthcare and you live for longer. You live longer, so you will likely consume more healthcare over time. So both aging phenomena as well as rising income level are very supportive of healthcare industry and future investment in the space. Third, innovation and unmet needs. To be successful, you have to be at the right place at the right time. In most cases, hard work alone is not enough, though it is essential. Healthcare industry is at that stage in its life cycle where we would argue is likely the most interesting time to invest. Why so? We are entering into a phase where rather than treating just symptoms, companies are looking to cure diseases, even prevent them in the first place. If you look at the history of treatment, the first phase involved small molecules. Second phase came with the rise of biologics. Both modalities target proteins to treat symptoms when the disease has already manifested. Even then, they are not able to target more than 50% of the problematic proteins. So there are huge unmet needs in the space. Another way to look at this unmet need is there are 7,000 to 10,000 rare diseases in the world. Alone in the US, these diseases altogether impact close to 30 million people. And 95% of these diseases have no treatment approved in the US, with the vast majority of them caused by mutation in a single gene. This is where new tools such as RNAi, mRNA, peptides, gene therapy, gene editing, etc. will play a crucial role, shifting the treatment landscape from treating the symptoms to curing or even preventing these diseases altogether. The rise of genomics has made this possible, and rise of proteomics will help further. The last point I want to highlight is that healthcare consumption is usually less correlated with the economic cycle. If someone is sick, the person needs to be treated. It provides a good hedge against economically sensitive sectors and a source of uncorrelated returns to the portfolio. So where are we investing at Foord to benefit from these trends? We are investing in platform companies with already validated platforms. In our view, a validated platform maintains immense upside as it expands across other diseases areas or geographies, while also keeping the risk of a permanent loss of capital to a minimum. We are investing in animal health space, which will continue to benefit from the rise of middle class and population growth, driving higher protein consumption as well as more spending on pet animals. We are investing in diversified biotechnology companies where a firm has exposure to multiple trials, reducing the risk around failure of any one trial. We are investing in leading medical technology companies, which will continue to benefit from a higher growth end market exposure due to above-mentioned trends. Finally, we have investments in healthcare providers and services firms, which are very much integrated within the overall healthcare system, focused on increasing the quality of care while reducing patient and system cost. Overall, we believe healthcare investing requires building of a diversified portfolio with exposure to disparate innovations as well as different sub-industries within the healthcare complex. We continue to strive towards balancing the correct mix of companies exposed to innovation-led growth while limiting the risk of patent, commercial, and regulatory risk. Core to our investment philosophy is management of risk, the resolute guarding against any potential for permanent loss of capital and embracing of volatility as a source of opportunity. This philosophy is not truer in the healthcare sector.